Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you.
We need to restrict literature for kids.
Like what?
Anything by atheists.
Go on.
This is a Catholic country.
Yes.
Atheists make content that's very dinosaur driven.
What about the atheists that don't make content about dinosaurs?
All atheists make content about dinosaurs.
Okay.
Listen, if children read a book about dinosaurs, they'll grow up agnostic. You'll put it in their heads.
Right.
I don't want children growing up thinking it's normal to be agnostic. Children as young as 4 told it's that they evolved from dinosaurs.
Okay.
Do you want 4-year-old children to defect from the church?
What about the children that are confused about their secularity?
I just want kids to know what's normal. I.e., a woman was made from a man's rib, virgins giving birth and men being raised from the dead, not this evolution bullshit.
So what do you propose?
Ban all content by atheists and agnostics.
Is that not a bit too sweeping?
It's their own fault. If all atheists didn't always make content about evolution, we wouldn't have to sweeping statement them, would we?
And Catholics content?
That's fine. But no prods.
Don't you think that hiding this information will make it seem wrong in some way?
Look, they can make up their own mind later in life when they're already indoctrined into believing what we believe.
We do have a duty to all writers.
We're going to stop advertising if you don't do this.
Done.
Yep, done. Good.
Anything else, or...? Okay, I'm sorry, I know you guys wanted a video on how to say the ruddy salach, the really dirty things in Irish. That is coming, it is done and ready, and I just had to push it aside because this video is inspired by a Twitter fight I got in today. YouTube has a restricted mode. The restricted mode is supposed to be family friendly and ad friendly content, but however, the restricted mode seems to be unfairly restricting creators that are LGBTQ+. I understand restricted mode, okay? I understand. Actually, I don't understand restricted mode. I'll be honest with you, I don't. I think it's a parent's responsibility to police what their child sees on the internet, and I don't think restricted mode is the way to do it. Content of mine that has been restricted, frankly, some of it I don't understand. So like, things Irish people don't say is restricted. But pick-up lines in Irish, where one of the pick-up lines is, I'm like a tropical island, I'm hot, wet and waiting for tourists. That's fine. So apart from the fact that the whole system makes no sense, the problem is that it's unfairly restricting content by creators who happen to be gay. Let's explain quickly what is the problem with overly restricting creators that are LGBTQ+. This Twitter asshole I got into a fight with today made the point that 90% of LGBTQ+ content on YouTube is sexual in nature. That is fucking bullshit. That's a stereotype, and that's a dangerous stereotype at that. That is not fucking true. I'll give you one example. Tyler Oakley had a video, 8 black LGBTQ+ trailblazers that inspired me, and that's blocked from children watching. Now, that's fucking bullshit. I don't see how people can argue that that's fair or that's right. This over censorship of creators that are LGBTQ+ means that the people in restricted mode, who in the most part are going to be children under 16 years of age, are going to be blinkered from seeing people in the LGBTQ+ sphere. The over censorship of LGBTQ+ creators on YouTube means that children in restricted mode, so under 16 years of age, are going to be blinkered. They're not going to see LGBTQ+ content. That's damaging for 2 reasons. One, it perpetuates ignorance because children are not open to somebody who's different from them because they, again, have not seen it. So they get to grow up like us in Ireland, fucking not realising how homophobic we are. Or kids who are actually LGBTQ plus or confused or going through something see nobody out there like them and think that they're in the wrong. I would like to point out to you something here. For anyone who looks at this sketch and thinks, that's stupid, like that would never happen. First of all, I think the satire went over your head. And second of all, it actually did happen. As I spoke about in my 100 Layers of Shame video, Ireland used to have a committee against evil literature, and that committee's job was to weed out literature that was evil and censor it. And what did that include? It included any literature that mentioned birth control, because the church was against birth control, ironically enough, considering as at the time they only preached abstinence as a form of birth control, which led to a lot of unmarried women becoming pregnant, who were then taken from their families and put into penitentiary workhouses, worked to the bone. Upon the birth of their child, the child was forcibly removed from them and either sold to the highest bidder in America, in some cases whom turned out to be a predatory paedophile due to the lack of vetting, or the child was put into a separate part of a mother and baby home and either starved or neglected to death. Basically what I'm saying is, never forget that censorship is not about protection, it's about control. I stand with my LGBTQ plus fellow creators, and I think you should too, because I don't think that being LGBTQ plus is something that should be hidden from children. What about the children that are confused about their secularity? That's so not a word, but I'm so leaving it in. Totally farted just there. I hope that didn't come across on camera. Like this video if you've ever been in a Twitter fight where you knew you were right. Oh la 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 la, la. Okay, bye.